So if you recall, we went out onto the oval. Sorry, the grass is blue here and the river is green. And we put a cone down at point A, which was directly opposite the tree. Then you had to place cone B and C. So we put out the tape measure. It was up to your group to decide where to put your individual cone. You could put it quite close to A, or some people put it further away. And basically wherever you put it, you had to measure the distance from A to B using the tape measure that we already had there. Then you added in C and you had to work out where to put D. D had to be in line with B and the base of the tree. So you walked away from C until you could see that D was lining up with B and E. Then what we did was we imagined that as two similar triangles. And if we look at that from above, we can see the diagram there. These measurements were different for every group, depending on where they put their cones. But the process for working out the width of the river is the same for everyone, using similar triangles. Then you had to measure the height of the tree. This requires trigonometry. You used a clinometer to look towards the top of the tree to determine the angle that was made inside the triangle there. You went back to check it again later, but a crocodile had come along. So you didn't want to be silly about it, so you decided to measure two distances at two further distances. Now you don't know how far it is from you to the river there, but you can measure the angle to the tree again. And if you do that from both locations, you end up with this sort of double triangle thing. Now you will need to use non-right angle trigonometry to work that out, but I'm not going to tell you how. That's up to you. So you need to draw this and then see if you can work it out. Good luck.